friends. Whew. Just got done at Pilates. Say hey when you are hopping on. It is pouring down rain. Y'all, I look like a bridge troll. Oh, say hi. I'm gonna shower in a few minutes. But I didn't want you to miss out on this deal. It just launched. And so I popped right on. Say hey. Okay, so exciting news today. Can you guess what's in here? You may have already seen this from other people. You may have gotten a text about it, but the moment we've all been waiting for. I absolutely love TrimFit. I have been taking it for almost a year now. Have had really great results. I love the way it makes me feel. But normally this is how you buy TrimFit, right? And I still plan to get these like for my house. I take TrimFit at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. But I'm gonna get a tub of it still just to have like easy accessible here at home. But on the go, I normally carry this with me literally everywhere. I have one in my car, I have it in a diaper bag. I have these like scattered all over because I absolutely love this product. And I'll take it at the gym, like in a gym bag, like love it as a pre-workout. Like it helps burn fat, it helps boost energy, it helps boost your mood. Like I absolutely love TrimFit. Okay, I've been begging for like a long time. Please, like TrimFit packets. Y'all, same flavor we love, but on the go. Same serving size. It is a tiny bit more expensive because they have to individually package them. So the cost of manufacturing is a little more expensive, but I was like, I don't care. Like I will pay a couple extra dollars to have the convenience of this. Like I am so excited. So today, it was my first day. Mine just came in yesterday. And today we went to Pilates and I was taking one. I took this with me. And the guy who was the Pilates instructor, he's like, oh, what's that? And I was like, oh my gosh, you have to try it. You're gonna love it. But I was like, how easy is this for me to on the go, like wherever I'm at? So if you love TrimFit, you are going to love this. I put the link in the description of the video. Today's live, I'm literally just gonna go over like a few of my favorite products from this brand, how they work, how they make me feel, and now you could share it with your friends too. Yeah, absolutely. So good. So, tear the top. I love also it tears easily, so that's a plus. How's everybody's morning been? I was gonna do a salad with you guys today, like a, not cooking, but a non-cooking live. It's just cucumber, chickpeas, olives, some dill, and I got my veggie chopper all washed. I was like in the mood, like yes, gonna make this, gonna put some orzo. I like have a bowl of the salad in my fridge at all times. I'm out of so many things. I was out of feta, I was out of olives, I was out of chickpeas. The only thing I basically had was onions and cucumbers, and I was like, nobody wants to watch somebody make an onion cucumber salad. So, and some dill. So I was like, we'll save that for another day. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, so I took Jenny with me today to Pilates. Different instructor today. He did a great job. He's been an instructor for Pilates since 1990. So classically trained, definitely a little different than the Pilates I did on Friday. But I think I'm gonna start doing this 2 to 3 days a week. I do not dread when the class is gonna be over. It's a couple minutes from my house. I really enjoyed it. I feel like I worked ab muscles that I did not know existed today. I do have diastasis recti really bad where my muscles are torn very badly, and a hernia. And so I was gonna get a repair a while back, but they were gonna have to cut me really significantly. And if we ever wanna have more kids, it just wasn't recommended. And so I struggle with like core strength is really hard for me. Even when I have to like get up out of bed, I get up really weird because I have to use my arms. Like my stomach just kind of doesn't work great. And so I'm really pumped because Pilates can help like strengthen those muscles, whereas I can't do like a traditional sit-up. And so I'm really pumped. Okay. So this has a cactus in it from India that helps with appetite control. It's a purple tea, so it has natural caffeine. So I am sensitive to caffeine, but this does not give me the jitters like coffee does. I just love it. Like, I can mix my greens with this if I want, or you can drink it on its own. But I'm gonna go over a few of their products. So if you love TrimFit, it's your lucky day. Here we go. I'm gonna mix my greens with it because I personally like it. You could also mix your greens with collagen. You could drink the greens on their own. They're not a gross green. So if you've ever tried greens before, some of them, I had a couple brands reach out to me over the years, like, here, I'm gonna send you some greens. And they were so gross. I was like, I'm so sorry, I can't drink them. Like, I think they're great for you, but I would be like, like, it's just so bad. And these are delicious. Like, I look forward to them. My kids drink them. I love them mixed with the TrimFit. And it has over 100 ocean and earth minerals. So things that we don't get in our diet. Like, just the concentrate of the goodness of the veggies and the fruits. And it's the equivalent to like a bunch of each one of those items. And so like, our diet is just lacking. Like, I don't eat seaweed all the time. I don't eat kelp. I don't eat things that are good for our bodies. And this takes like the concentrated part of all of those and puts it into something. Obviously still eat food. This is not a meal replacement. This is just a supplement to help you get adequate nutrition. It also helps you stay regular. I have struggled with that my entire life. I have taken, I don't know how many bottles of Miralax over my life, like literally nothing works. And this, regular every day, sometimes more than once, which for me as someone who can go like 10, 12, 14 days, like I've gone to the like hospital before and been like, hey, it's been a really long time. This has like changed my digestion. So absolutely love this. All right. So good. I rarely drink coffee anymore. Same, Tina. How does it taste? It tastes like if you put pineapple inside of a glass of water and let it set for, 10 minutes and then you drink it, like a mild pineapple flavor is what it tastes like. Buffy, you love the TrimFit. You drink it every morning. Woo, woo. Same girl. Yes, Joel says the greens taste delicious. Okay, so other things that are really good. You should take a probiotic every day. This one I'm not as great at taking. I tend to remember to take a probiotic if I have an upset stomach or if I'm on an antibiotic and I don't want a yeast infection. So I also give these to my kids if they've been on an antibiotic, if they've had an ear infection and they were on an antibiotic. I just know I don't want yeast infections, and probiotics are great at helping prevent a yeast infection. They give you that good culture back in your gut. Ideally, you should take one every day. If I was better at, I just pick like my top things, right? And I just should do better. But this one tastes like peach rings. They're really good. If you're better at taking supplements than me, this one tastes like the gas station peach rings. They're so easy. But it helps with bloating, also helps with digestion, but it helps give the good culture back to your stomach. And so probiotics are, I'll read it. The gut microbiome is the key to good health, well-being, the key to the process of how we absorb nutrients. It overall plays a huge role in your health, including your metabolism, body weight, immune system, brain function, and mood. So even like serotonin and depression, and they've linked things to your gut health, and probiotics help you have a good gut health. So cheers to being more consistent. This is just me being honest. Like, I could tell you I take this every single day, but I don't. So I'm just being honest with you. I should. I have like 2 bags of these. Why am I not taking it every day? It's good for you. I just forget. Like my TrimFit, I feel slouchy until I take it. So that's like front of mind. This you don't necessarily feel immediately, but your belly just isn't upset. It's not, I have a problem because apparently until I get uncomfortable, that's when I'm like, I gotta go get a probiotic, you know? Whereas I should be taking it as a daily. Hang on. Okay. It tastes so good. You could also mix it in there, but I think it makes it too sweet. Personal opinion. Okay, promotes healthy heart, cardiovascular system, provides a natural antioxidant that protects against oxidative stress, protects the body through improved immune activity. A lot of good reasons probiotics are great for you. Okay, so I have lost about 120 pounds, about 30 of that I've lost on and off over the last 2 years. Gain a little, lose a little, gain a little, lose a little. But since I've been taking TrimFit over the last year, I have lost about 60 pounds. And then I did do hormone replacements through my doctor, and I did do like semi-glutide shots for a little while. So about 20 of my overall weight was during that time. And so just like to be honest, especially for people who are like, oh, you did all this through this or whatever. Like if your doctor recommends you need something for something, like my insulin levels and my A1C were just too high and I just needed that for a little bit. So if you need something, I'm not a doctor. I literally curl my hair on the internet. But I have struggled with weight. I was 275 at my biggest, and I'm about 160 right now. Share my up and downs, share what I like and what works, what I found helps me on my journey be more successful, and just sharing that with you guys. So I never want to try and replace anybody's, whatever you need, but I will tell you, if you struggle with your hormones, when you take the total hormone balance, I have PCOS. I struggle with like really heavy periods, really uncomfortable cycles, really moody beforehand, and that's even being on progesterone, being I'm not on it anymore, but for a while I was on progesterone. And if you struggle with just feeling like a week to 2 weeks of your life is ruined because of your cycle, I started taking this, didn't notice anything the first week or two, had my cycle, everything, but by the time I had my second cycle, I did not know it was that time. And if you've ever had like, whoa, like helps with hot flashes, helps with like so many things. It's a natural estrogen balancer. It has aronia berry in it. This is a good daily. You can mix it with water and shake it up, or you can just slam it down. So these are just things I love. With this being said, I did gain like 11 pounds in the last not too long because I ate like trash. And so if you feed your body trash and you are eating like pina coladas all the time, and like ice cream and vacation food and pizza, it is not like you can eat anything you want and you're just going to be this big, or at least not for me. I do have people who have used it and they're like, I wasn't even trying to lose weight, I just was getting energy and I'm down 5, 10, 15 pounds, like things like that. For me, weight loss has always been a really big struggle. Like the PCOS part is a really big struggle for me. So I will say I love the way these products make me feel. I do think I've had significant weight loss with them. I was like an 18 when I got started on this product specifically, and like the TrimFit, and now I'm about an 8-10. So I definitely have seen like a huge decrease in inches, but I think it just helps you to not be starving to where you make better choices. So anyways, down the hatch for hormone health. So this is called Total Hormone Balance. If you're perimenopausal, menopausal, that's who this is really targeted the most for. or if you have some sort of hormonal or imbalance, or if you just have a cycle and you feel like your cycle is not like enjoyable, this is really helpful. So provides a daily supplement that gives nutrients to support healthy hormones. It helps with hormonal acne, bloating, mood, radiant skin, phytoestrogen, and cramps. So it also has just a lot of things that are good for you in it. It has like purple carrot juice. It has chamomile extract, passion fruit, red clover, lemon balm, blueberry powder, black currant, wasabi leaf, like just a lot of different ingredients that put together are really helpful if you struggle with your hormones. It tastes like, for those that I have been taking these while I'm on progesterone, but my cycle has gotten to where it's really not as crazy as it was, and so I'm now just doing this. But for a long time I've been on progesterone too. But you know, I am not a doctor, but I feel like the more natural things I can do for my body versus not natural is yay. But if you need the things that are medical things and you need them for certain reasons, I'm obviously, whatever your doctor says you need, that's what you should do. Or if you don't like what your doctor said, get a second opinion. If they both say it, then you probably do need it, you know, just but anything that can naturally help support, I'm a big fan of. Okay, last little thing. Hopefully this is helpful. If you have questions, shoot me you can message, comment. Anyone have questions at all? Sorry I look sweaty today. I just feel like there was no hair help. Like there was no helping how I look right now. I just got, we were doing even these like little pulses, and I was working up such a sweat, and I was moving my body this much. So, but I thought today would be a good day to go over this because they just launched the packets, and crud, I don't have collagen up here. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to tell you about it, but collagen is great with tightening your skin and with cellulite. So I started focusing on collagen intake. I don't have it up here, it's downstairs because I'll just make it down there. But I like the orange cream flavor. They also have an unflavored version, but the orange creamsicle tastes really good. I also love mixing greens and the collagen together. If I didn't put it in my TrimFit, taking collagen daily. So obviously I had a lot of skin. I mean, I lost a lot of weight, and so at 275, I knew after I had Veda, I was like, I'm so worried. I've gotten so stretched out, is how I felt, that I was like, as I lose this, I'm really worried about sagging and loose skin. Like, what will my skin be like as I am going through this journey? I do have a little bit here. I do have a little bit, you know, I mean, it's, but overall, my skin is very soft and very tight. I think collagen is a miracle. If you aren't taking collagen for your hair, your skin, your nails, glowing from the inside out, collagen is so good for you. And after you turn 30, your body quits producing as much collagen. And so if you are looking for like anti-aging from the inside out, it also helps with cellulite. I did a post the other day of cellulite, the difference of what my legs look like at the same size. A couple years ago and the size I am now. Like I am working out a little more now, but the pictures were like mind-blowing. And I even talked to Adam and I was like, I had no idea, like it's really changed the, you know, how even in my arms, my legs, everything, just this. If you struggle with cellulite, I highly recommend collagen. Okay, last little product. And this is just like a product overline. Obviously, you don't have to take all these things. You can pick one thing to start with. You don't have to pick anything. I'm just telling you things I love, and I really love this brand. I really love their products. I love the way they make me feel, and that's what I'm doing. So a couple times a week, especially if I'm struggling to sleep, I take turmeric. I love mixing it as like a hot tea, and I put in like a cream. You could do like a sugar-free creamer, you could do almond milk, you could do oat milk, you could do whatever. You could drink it on its own. Some people do it as like a turmeric shot. I think it's a little too spicy for me like that, but I love it with hot water and then a little bit of coffee creamer. It tastes like a vanilla chai latte. It is so good, but it has magnesium. It's gonna help relax and calm you. If I'm having a panic attack or I'm anxious or I've had a really stressful day, I'll even drink this during the day. Like, just when you feel like, have you ever had that moment like, this is how people start smoking cigarettes? Like, have you ever had that moment where you're like, this is where it starts, right here, the way I feel right now. This is where it begins. Like, okay, so if you've ever gotten that feeling, like where you feel like a shooken up bottle of Coca-Cola and it's just going to explode, right? This will make you physically, it has ashwagandha in it, it has a turkey tail mushroom, it has the magnesium, and I will physically feel my, like it has so many things in it that help calm you down. It also has cayenne pepper or black pepper, sorry, and black pepper helps your body absorb turmeric 2,000 times more. So you don't have to put a pinch of pepper in with it. It's already mixed in. And by putting in a little bit of a sweetener, it just makes it to where it's really yummy. You could also mix it up and then pour it over ice. So good, like an iced chai is what it tastes like. But turmeric is very anti-inflammatory. It's very good. Adam hurt his foot the other day playing pickleball, and he was like kind of limping the next few days. And so I was like, here, start, like I made him one of these every single day because it is so good for inflammation. Turmeric is just incredible for inflammation. So anyways, these are so good. Have I had anything done on my abdomen? Looks so good for the amount. No, I've not had, well, about, how old was Lola? She was little. So probably 6 years ago, I did have liposuction on my lower abdomen. And that was a long, long time ago. But obviously I gained like over 100 pounds since then. And so had a very big saggy belly. So I don't know if that counts, but I don't want to be dishonest. But since I've had beta, no, absolutely not. And I mean, I still have like a good amount of some stuff. I don't know if I'll ever be able to tone like that up, but overall for having had, like, I don't really have a big shelf anymore or anything. At some point I talked about possibly wanting a tummy tuck. But again, if I'm going to, like, I'll show you how like, so that's kind of what it looks like right now. It's soft still, but definitely not as much like hanging skin. Like my actual skin is pretty tight. I'm just a little flabby. So I'm trying Pilates. So, but it's pretty normal to have like a stretched out belly button if you've had 4 kids. It's pretty normal to have, you know, soft skin like after you've had babies. And so I haven't had anything there done. I did try one of those, like, what do you call it? It's like the laser paddles, but I wasn't consistent. I should have done it more, and maybe, but it's supposed to help like shrink fat cells, but I only got to do that like once. So but I've not had any like sculpting done. Not against it. I just I think I just have to be more careful. I did get a breast reduction, and that made me really nervous. I have 3 blood clotting disorders, and it's just one of those, like, the risk versus reward. And to have a tummy tuck made me really, really nervous because it's a risky surgery, you know, and especially with what I have. And it just wasn't, like, at that time trying to do, but it just wasn't worth it. And we might have more kids. So I'm 5'4". So that kind of helps you. I love to know, like, what people, it's like such a taboo in our culture. Nobody likes to say like how old they are or how much they weigh or anything. But I love, like, as I was going through the journey, being able to share, because I remember seeing a girl, she was like a model, but a plus size model. And I remember seeing her and just thinking, like, she is stunning. And she was about the same size I was. And it kind of changed my view of, like, if I think she is so beautiful at the size she was, she's like 215, 220 or something like that. And I remember just being like, oh, she was so beautiful. And then I followed another girl who was like heavier, and it just made me feel better when I was heavier to not just feel alone in it, but to see beauty in someone else, and then kind of rewired how if I can think she is beautiful, I can like find beautiful things about myself. And so anywho, but so since I've had, Veda is almost 3, and I haven't done anything on my belly, so it's just gonna be probably squishy for a while, but that's okay. But I do feel like I was worried I would have like really hanging skin, and to be honest, I feel like collagen's made a huge difference, because I can't even, like, maybe right around my belly button I can like pull a little bit, but it's really tight. So okay, so if you struggle with body aches, inflammation, sleep issues, this is not going to be like taking a melatonin. It isn't going to make you sleepy. It's going to make you calm. So it has magnesium. Most people in America are lacking magnesium in their diet anyways. I also don't necessarily love drinking water, but I try getting in a lot of water every day, and I get a lot of my water in by mixing my water. So I mix water with collagen. I mix water with my TrimFit greens. I mix water to make turmeric. And so all of that water adds up. It's just not straight water. And so I found it's easier for me to get higher amounts of water in by putting a little bit of something in it. So I will like sip on a big thing of collagen and water like all day. So do we miss our farm? Okay. So we're in Puerto Rico, and it is so lovely here, but I've had a few days where I felt like I don't really miss our house. Once we get this house though, like feeling like more home, like I'm just an aesthetics girl. It does not matter to Adam at all. He would be totally fine if we had like a cooler as a coffee table. Like he is not an aesthetics guy at all, which is great because I never have to be like, what do you think? Are you okay if I do this? He's fine with anything. But I feel like, so I kind of got a few things for the bed this week. That makes me feel a little homier. But really, like your house is, I have lived like in really bad housing conditions before. I have lived in like rats and bugs, you know, like not able to really afford like fantastic things. And I had like, we were like trying to make that work, and I ended up turning that home into one of my favorite places I've ever lived. My papa helped me fix it up, and we, you know, made it homey, and then moved into nicer homes over the years. And I really think that like your home is who you're with, who you love, who you surround. And so the aesthetics of the Tennessee I do miss sometimes, but I'm really loving like the pros of here. Like I am fallen in love with Puerto Rico. Like it is the culture, the people, how kind, how like safe, how fun, how we go to the beach. Like we were at the beach last night, you know, like how I could go for a walk this morning. It's pouring down rain right now, but it'll stop in an hour or so. Like you get a ton of rain and then it just stops, and then you go on the rest of your day. Like I love that the water in the pool is warm. Like I have so many things here that I am loving, and I've met so many sweet people here. I probably have more real life friends here, and the kids are making so many friendships, and people are so active, and like the pickleball courts are always full of people. Like, hey, do you want to go do this? Do you want to go do that? Like, I don't know. Like, it has been such a fun adventure. I'm not like super homesick. I miss my dog. I'm ready for her to come down here, but I am like, I loved our house, but it's just a house, you know? And so I'm really excited. Like I'm loving this adventure. So we're down here in Puerto Rico for like, Adam had some job opportunities, and then I had a job opportunity down here. And so we're just working and then trying to make the most of like fun memories with the kids for the summer. And so it ended up being, but we're in the process of moving here. So anyways, animals So Pumpkin and Penelope went to live with my sister. We had kind of already talked about that because of Christian's allergies. And so when we had this, my sister was like, I'll take them. And so they've been living at her house, and that's been going great. They love it. And then my mother-in-law's got the dogs, and Elvis is actually at a friend's house that has a huge farm. And so she has Ivory. And yeah, it's just how it's working. So, okay. Y'all, that's it. That's all I got for you. So, anywho, you've been complaining about not having TrimFit easy on the go. You're so excited. Oh, me too. I have asked probably for months. I don't know. I feel like for a really, like, since I started it, I'm like, you know what I think would be amazing? On-the-go packets. You know what I think would be great? And I'll even make my own sometimes. I would put them in like little Ziploc baggies and like have them with me. And so I am so excited. So if you love it, oh, use the code Courtney Swan. If you're shopping their website, use the code Courtney Swan. You'll save 15%. But if you sign up for a subscription, you will save an extra. And I forgot to ask people to share. Shoot. It might be too late. I'll give away 2 bottles of the TrimFit packets, or 2 bags, 2 packet boxes, whatever. TrimFit packets away. So share this video, tag a friend, comment, shared, and I'll give it about 24 hours and I'll pick a winner. I just forgot to do it. So if you guys share it, that'd be awesome. I'm so sorry, I forgot. And then I'll give away 2 of those for you guys so you can have an extra thing. So, all right. Let's see. Yes, if you have a problem with loose skin, I would definitely do the collagen. Okay, I'm gonna go to the grocery store because we need groceries. And I feel like when you start running out of groceries that are healthy choices, that's when you start being like, okay, we'll Uber Eats pizza, or we'll do this, or we'll make macaroni and cheese or something. So I'm gonna go grocery shopping. And then I do plan to do a couple like cooking videos for healthy things. So anywho, if you've been wanting to try TrimFit, it's like a really good time because the packets are available. And so get them before they sell out. They did say they have limited quantities, so I'm hoping they just don't like sell out really quick. I hate when things launch and things sell out really quick. So anywho, if you guys have questions, send me a message. Hope you have a good day. Bye, y'all.